Okay. Um, we're back. It's June 11th of 2024, and we're back working on Folklorico. It's um, it's kind of like what's that called? Sorry, it's a slow start for me today. I started 4 minutes late. I wasn't ready. Let's take it back from the top. Welcome back to the stream. I kind of changed the goals of what we're doing today, as we have to work on some assets for the Seniors Park, so we can send that off and get working on it. So we're gonna create images for all of these, like simple images, and I kind of wanted to use this visual language to inform that. I think that'd be nice. And then we also have to create images for all of these too, like unique images for that. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I have these two pulled up here just so we can reference those. And we're gonna begin. I think we're gonna begin with these are the wish list items. So that's what we're gonna be working on. Today's stream might be a little bit slower, might be a little bit different. I don't know if we're actually gonna get to the Bolivar asset this time, but we do have to keep working on other aspects of the film, and I consider not streaming today for that reason, since we're not gonna be working on actual assets of the film. But I thought it would be important that I show you how, like, another step of the film, which is kind of the business and administration side of the film, which is having the reality is it's a micro budget film. I don't have the budget to just make this movie completely out of pocket. So this is one of the realities of the film, and I think that's also important to showcase on this stream. And we get to draw. You get to draw with me one of your favorite things. You've seen me do it for the past, since June 5th. So for the past 6 days, all you've seen me do is draw, and we are gonna continue doing that this time. So let's get started. I should have iPad working this time. Look at that, beautiful. And I changed the desk view. I changed it. I flipped it, so now you can see what I see, and you're not looking at it backwards, which might be a little infuriating. So I changed that as well. I think it might result in good if we do any hand drawing stuff today. That might work. So there we go. Let's switch back to the iPad and kind of get started on our first one. So the first one that I think that I want to work on is the wish list items, since they are easier. I need inspiration for that. And hold on, I'm gonna try to do something real quick. I want to try pulling what we're working on, so you can have a reference. Have a reference on screen as well. So hang on tight. I'm doing something really quickly for the betterment of this live stream, I think. One can only hope. if you're joining us today, how are you? Um, what are you up to? What's it's Tuesday, so this is what we're working on. Here we go. It's Tuesday, second or third day of the week, depends on how you are looking at it. I just want to know how you're doing. So I kind of wanted to keep orange as the backdrop. I think that's a good idea. And then do the I think keeping that visual language of the stamp border is a good idea. So let's try to play around with that. It's hard to, I want these to look I want these to look as like hand drawn as possible. And I already like got the resolution and everything as it should be. That should be a square. As it should be for the seed and spark. So let's hope that it translates into like good images. But this is like a 600 by 600 image with like 300 DPI. But I've had problems with Seed and Sparks. With Seed and Spark accepting images that are higher resolution than they like, which is a problem, and it bothers me. But there's not much we could do about that. So yeah, we're gonna keep this kind of. Oh, we baked it in. Shoot. We're gonna have to restart that. Or we could do something. We can just restart. We are gonna have to restart, but I want to see what it would be like if we flip the order of those. Or if we paint this one red, and this one red, and this one do this. So make that a square. You can adjust it to the screen. And then redraw a thicker border as we just did. And not bake it in. I kind of was talking yesterday on stream about how I wanted to do gaming content again, just kind of like for fun every once in a while. And yesterday I actually had the thought of, since I had some extra free time, I thought I'm gonna go into the server we have with our friends and record a Minecraft video. And that was impossible. And it made me so sad. Because I was determined to make my first like Minecraft video in forever. I was kind of excited about it. But there'll be time for it. So. But yeah, that's the kind of the idea. I talked about it. I talked about it on stream, and then immediately was like, well, what if I do that? Uh-oh. Getting Nothing has to be perfect. It just has to look good. I kind of want to add like a shadow to it. Like a shadow too. Oh, there we go. That bit of shadow is gonna add so much to what we're doing. See, just like that already looks so good. Then we're gonna start drawing I wonder if we can go here and borrow this color. Yeah, we should be able to have that now. We create a new layer and kind of the same concept we're gonna use. Honestly, that might be too bright. Actually, I don't want to bake that one in there because the idea is to create a frame that the whole that we can adapt for each of them. So yeah, like that. Recreate that same border, and then add like a kind of in a drawing mood right now. So yeah, I need to fill out the entire thing with like the stamp motif. That's what's gonna need to happen. Okay, let's get back to it. I could have just copy and pasted one side to all four. And this might just be better. Not even for consistency or anything, or ease. So honestly, this might be the hardest way to do this. But I like doing the work. I'm a slave to it. There we go. And then that's like the whole stamp border. I want to duplicate this and try to do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Push this all the way back here. Honestly, push it up. I just need to get the right orientation. Push it up to here. No, push it up to here. We created that shadow. How are we gonna do this? Let's just fill it in and we'll see what happens. Because we can just fill it in with like this, like a darker, like this darker orange, maybe, perhaps. No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Or we can fill it with the shadow red. Like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Because then we can change this. No. It's like an even darker red. Like that. And then it just kind of becomes like a part of the outside. Or we could do... let's pick this one again. What if we do the opposite? Where this is the darker red. is the lighter red. I feel like the dark red has to be less dark. Just push it a little bit. Kind of play around and see. We're just looking for like slight contrast. That's what we're looking for. But to give that sense that I think that looks nice. Definitely looks nice. The image is very like pixelated, but maybe we can use that to our advantage. Again, welcome back to another tedious like stream. Where we're doing a lot of like tedious work. There is a lot to do before production, so I am prioritizing the things that kind of need to happen before production. And this is one of them, which was critical. That's a faster way to do it. But yeah. Today's stream might only be like an hour or so. It might be a shorter one. I don't... Hi Jin, hi Ryan. I am working on assets. I just realized you guys were here. I'm working on assets for the CineSpark. So this is gonna be like a quick like drawing, kind of like illustrations, and I decided to work on to keep that like the hold on, like keep this motif as visual representation for the film, because I thought it would, I mean, it looks nice and it's very simple to look at, so that's what I'm doing. So actually I can explain a little bit more, because there's all this that still needs to get like their own individual like visual, because these are just like placeholders, and these are like the incentives, I guess, which I do want them to have like visuals, but these are very simple, and this is what I'm working on today. So the idea is to have like one of these images, and then what's on the center is what changes, and like what's on the corner of the borders. So it's just a good way to keep like visual consistency. Again, it's just like one thing that's gonna show up in the movie, but people don't know that. I guess the people in the stream will know that. Like, it's a very like singular image, but it helps it helps kind of create that consistency in branding. Because I was gonna work on the Bolivar asset, but I needed to do this, so we kind of changed gears. And as soon as I have one of these done, it's just gonna be like once I have like the border done, the rest is gonna come easy. So just like the other stamp, it's just about the grueling work. It's just about like doing it, not the most interesting. But I did think about yesterday. I mean, if we just to, I'm getting distracted. This is what happens. But if we kind of want to talk a little bit about like what else I've been thinking about, I kind of want to take these streams and consolidate them into videos. That's kind of what I like, singular videos, and that's what I was talking about yesterday on stream, and kind of take like the since I'm working so much on Procreate, I want to take these like time-lapse videos and plug them in with the other streams, and kind of make a short video to upload that into the channel, or have that as like bonus feature on the Folklorico channel or like social media aspects. So it's also something I was thinking about doing, just so, I don't know, keep you in the loop. There's just a lot of things to get done for the film. It's just so many things. I'm using the streams to document it and to keep me motivated. And the Scene and Spark is definitely one that needs that love. How are your Tuesdays going? I think I asked it before, but I don't know who's still here. But if somebody wants to answer. It has been a very... That's good to hear. It has been a very long Tuesday so far. I mean, before I started streaming, I was doing my GTA training, so I could be an instructor of record at the University of Central Florida, which is an insane thing to say. And that was just like so much information. So I've just kind of been sitting here. Where's our white dot? There you are. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's the border done. We have this one, and I don't know if we could do like something like... None of that looks nice. So just turn it off for now. We have an extra just in case. Okay, so now that we have our base, we can like work on it. The first one is like craft and services. So the idea was, I'll sketch it out real quick. The idea for this one was to just use like Venezuelan food. So like an arepa, and like filled, and like or maybe like a plate like at an angle. By the way, Jin, I'm not ignoring your question. That's just above my pay grade. I'm drawing on Procreate. That should tell you everything you need to know. So something like this, like, actually I don't like that angle. That looks bad. Maybe just like maybe just like a simple like arepa like that with like fillings on. But I want to like illustrate the idea of more food. So maybe like a plate like this with like a pabellon that we can kind of do that. So if I were to do that, I would do like an arepa like that, and then we would have the grill marks. Kind of feeling, although that looks like a taco. And then I would do something like this, and it's probably good to do like have colors. Oh, it crashed. Let's actually try it with colors real quick. So that's an ugly brown. Orangey. Looks kind of weird, but have it be like a semicircle. Again, we're in like the conception stage here. Not like that. Then for rice, I would do something like similar. Choose like that clearly wasn't dark enough. We'll adjust that. Honestly, this should be the color in which we fill it. I don't mind that. It kind of breaks the convention, but I kind of like that. Or we could just do this. Wait. Let me the lighter shade. This one in here like that, and then for this one, go back to no, or I'll just pick like one of these dark ones, or I can try doing. Please mess with the opacity. Or I can do. No. Okay. No. No. Let's go back. Take it back. I can't read. No. Let's just like draw over it again. So this and a little dark. Just start from the beginning. So just kind of like trickle it in. Like that. And then we'll draw three sets of plantains. Honestly, I kind of like how this looks. I was gonna like, I'll probably like clean this one up, but I like how the other two are looking in this kind of weird, sketchy way. That looks it does look like sand dollars. Just draw. Let's look references for plantain. Platanitos. So it would be more like the way bananas have these. And then I'll just like give them like lines like that. There we go. And I'll pump these down to here, like below these ones. Yeah. Again, I'll clean these up, but and then a pabellon also has the arepitas. So I think we could put those behind and make that like kind of the framing device. Like how we intended it to be. I don't like those semicircles. That's good, but not frames, right? Yeah, that works. And then fill that in. Oh, I forgot to switch back. Sorry. Sorry. And then we can go to like a yellow like this. Gonna create spots. Actually, I'll keep like grow lines. These grow lines are more recognizable. Hold on. Let me do another layer. Do this. Lower the opacity. No, I don't like that. And that kind of looks like, I like the way that looks. I'll add like some color to this. And if I add like avocado slices, that might make it look too much like a taco, honestly. Like if I do this. Oh, I already created it. This might not be the most compelling stream we've done so far. Yeah, I'll keep that. And then like that. Honestly, that's looking great. That's looking fantastic for my standards. So let's just clean this one up. Just like fully color it the way we've been doing everything else, and then clean up the top layer. No. Clean up the top layer. Oh my god. Why is it doing that? No, I see why it's doing that. And I'll just like do these to give the sense that there is some coming out of it, that it's not even. And then what else is in a pabellon? Oh, black beans. That's right. Black beans, black beans, black beans. I think I would just put those like this. And overlap a little bit there. And now add like the bean shapes here and there. Like that. Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, I'll do the same way we did the rice, just add like bubbles. Delete these lines. Delete these lines. Clean it up a bit. Delete these lines. I make it bean friendly. And then we'll create the layer under that. And fill it in. Those are black beans. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna group these two and move them up like that. And then here in the center, since there's some blank space, maybe do some steam lines. Like that. And then we can do that. Now look, that's pretty good, I think. And then I'll add like a plate shape at the end. Probably around the same color as the arepa. Like that. Just to balance it out. darker, a new layer. That music is too loud. Like that. Create the shape for another, like this one. I actually don't know how I feel about that. Let me group these two. Make it smaller maybe. Just merge it down. Or maybe it's the wrong color. No, I like it. It doesn't look bad. I think it just needed to be readjusted. So we'll group all that. Now that's one. Let's center that. Actually, it's not perfectly centered. It's not perfectly aligned there either. So like that, and maybe just maybe we can give this a different color background. What that would be, I have no clue. Or maybe we let this background alone be that. Let's fill in these gaps. Then this as a PNG would just exist like this. Do we have any thoughts or feelings about that? This is catering. And that's one. Oh my god, it's already almost 3. So what happens, time flies. So for this one, I wanted to make the borders also like arepas, so delete them. Yeah, that looks better. Look at that. And then I am gonna borrow from this one. We had this leaf design. Let's copy it. Bring it in this one. I think we could just like paste it, can't we? Yeah, there we go. Honestly, at this point, I might just make a new one. It's not supposed to be as elaborate as the other ones. So we could just make like a basic design. I think we extended. That also extends a little bit too far. There we go. And we're gonna duplicate this one, flip it, oh, I see what I've done. Okay. Oh, crushed again. Okay, so we're gonna have to copy it because I messed up. Copy and paste. I'm gonna have to delete it from this one. So there we go. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Or no, just duplicate this one, flip and align it. And then merge it down, duplicate that one. Oh no. Here we learned this trick on stream from Frank. There we go. And then just fill this one in. Not that big of a deal. The borders are not perfect. The borders are not perfectly made. So we're just gonna have to be a little patient with that. See, this is one. Where it might be rougher to figure out. I'm gonna fill this one in. Guess that one doesn't look as sharp. There. We could probably do an effect and sharpen it, maybe. Maybe that could help. No. Um, honestly, I think that does the job. But yeah, this is what it's supposed to be like. I don't know if I want to add like something on top, like text, like this, catering and craft, or something like that. Or I could do, because I feel like there's something missing. But I could just do something like this. Not an ellipsis, but a circle. I don't know why I tried rotating a circle. Don't ask me. No. I think that same idea would work if it was like an odd, like I could do like a square. Do something like that. And if we duplicate it and do this, make it smaller. I'm just like freestyling at this point. There's something that isn't like convincing me. But anyway. Oh my god, it's Cams. Hey Cams. Okay. We're gonna send that over to CineSpark. And we're gonna try inserting that. And see how it looks. There we go. And then it's do this and let's look at it and then go to the wish list. There it is. I don't like the way it does that. I don't like that it expands it like that. But it looks nice. And that's all that it has to be. I think it's fine. So now we have to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times more. Okay. So I think I'm gonna take a little break. Or actually, no. I'm gonna call the stream. I said it was gonna be a short one. I know Camsters joined. I know people just joined us. I'm gonna call it for today. It's been an hour already. And I think I did a pretty significant amount of work here. And I'm gonna have to keep working on that. But I'm glad that I was able to develop this like on stream. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry, Camps, that you just joined. We'll be back tomorrow, doing something completely different. That is not the Seed and Spark, hopefully. Which hopefully might be a Bolivar stamp. And tomorrow I definitely will be showing you. I'll have a presentation done to show you the puppets, what we worked on over the weekend, and give a little presentation on that. So that's gonna be tomorrow. I promise that'll be tomorrow. So if you're excited about the puppets and what we did there, join us tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching today. This is all we were able to get done today in an hour. It was a lot of writing. I'm not writing, of drawing, and kind of figuring out what we want. But I'm very happy with this. I'm going to continue to work off stream on getting all those assets made. And I'll show you that tomorrow as well before we move on. So yeah, this has been the stream for June 11th as we are building up to making a whole feature film. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.